viewers, Rectangular back again with another haul video. This time we have the movie figures from the upcoming Hobbit film. These are very close to 6-inch scale wolves. In the Hobbit they're actually called wargs, and orcs ride them. In the movie line, these are 3 3/4 inch figures, but they work really well with Marvel Legends. Let me just grab a figure for size comparison. We got Wonder Man here, just so you can see. Thought they would be really awesome to use for some villains from Thor's universe. I know that Malekith is going to be appearing in the next Thor movie, and I believe in the comics, if not one of the animated series, they show him with a pair of wolves, but I think they're white, so I might end up painting these white or gray, but I thought they would be really work really well with either Loki or Malekith, and or some frost giants, any of the Thor villains. Hopefully someday soon we will get the Enchantress, which I would really love to see. It's a major crime that we haven't got that figure yet, but I'm not going to go into a huge review of these wolf figures. Shartimus Prime did a great review of them already. They're really well articulated. It's so rare for us to get figures that are animals that are in scale with Marvel Legends, but they can look all the way down, and unfortunately, like Shartimus said before, I can't really get into like a howling pose looking up that well, but they're really excellent articulation and paint. Yeah, these will go really well with even if you just have characters in the in a forest scene of some kind. Maybe Cable and Hope are in the wastelands, and these guys come out of the darkness. That would be kind of a cool scene to do. Anyway, so next, moving on to the mint on card figures that I got. Alright, so next up from the Hulk series we have Absorbing Man. This is one of the 8 figures you need to build Fin Fang Foom, who is one of the better build-a-figures. It's kind of funny that this is one of the early figures that Hasbro put out when they took over from Toy Biz, and the figure's not that great, but the BAF is one of the better ones. So anyway, just showing you what he looks like in the package. We'll be taking him out so you can take a look. Those are all the figures that you need to build Fin Fang Foom. So he comes, Absorbing Man comes with the right leg of Fin Fang Foom, and let's get this guy cracked open. Take a look at him. Okay, so here's Absorbing Man out of the package, and not going to go into a great detail about him. I know that either Century Productions or Shartimus Prime already did a really good review of this figure, and his articulation's not great. It's just single twist at the ankle, single. He's got a rotation, that Hasbro joint, both at the knee and the elbow. So no double joints at either location. Not much paint shading going on here. I do like the cracks that he's got going on, but a nice black wash, which I can do pretty easily, that would fix that up pretty well. Pretty blank expression on his face, and his head is kind of small. Doesn't really look up very well. That's as far as he looks down. The only good thing articulation wise is the ab joint. He can actually crunch down a little bit more than a lot of figures that have this horrible design. And the ball, not much detail there. Again, a black wash would definitely spruce that up. And I have an extra pile driver ball that I'm gonna modify with the chain anyway, so an actual chain instead of the plastic one, and so I might from time to time swap him out with that. He's not bad. I mainly got him just because I'm a Avengers completist, and he fought the Avengers quite a bit. He does come with, of course, the leg of Fin Fang Foom, and I believe this is the right leg. And I initially have this for sale on the action figure trading page, but actually contemplating building Fin Fang Foom just because I'm a huge Iron Man fan, and it'd be great to have him and Mandarin going together with Iron Man. Alright, so actually let me just put, for size comparison, Drax in there. I actually have a spare Drax that I was considering turning into a custom absorbing man, just so that he would have better articulation. I want to wait probably until I get better at sculpting and painting to do that, but they're pretty similar size-wise. I had thought about using the spare Drax for a modern Luke Cage, but now that the new wave of Marvel Legends, the Hyperion mold, looks like it's better size, little bit bulkier character. So if I go that route, I would probably use one of those bodies. Alright, now off to the review of the last figure I got. Okay, so last and quite possibly least favorite of the Avengers is Hercules, and this is not a very sought after figure for obvious reasons. He comes from the Annihilus wave, and I believe he has the left wing of Annihilus. Of course, you know, like I said, I'm an Avengers completist, so I had to have him, and got a pretty decent deal for him, mint on card, and with the hopes that I can sell the wing of Annihilus. So I'm going to go ahead and crack him open and show you the figure itself. Alright, be right back. Alright, so here we've got Hercules out of the package, and he's actually not as terrible as I thought. I don't really care for how orange he is, and I guess maybe, I don't know, if you're running around with no shirt on all the time, maybe you would get a little tan. So I guess you can kind of justify it that way. He does have pretty damn good articulation. He's got really good ab crunch, leaning forward and back. I know that Anthony Solid Snake was mentioning in his most recent video that Hasbro hasn't really done a good backwards ab articulation, but this is a Hasbro figure, and he can lean all the way back. So I was pretty surprised to see that. Anyway, he's you know, he's got these big bulging veins, and hey, I guess if you're strongest man alive, you probably would too. He actually has got pretty decent ankle rockers, double jointed knees and elbows. The paint apps are actually pretty decent. He's got some black shading going on here. The metallic is nice and shiny on those parts. The worst thing about this figure is the head, and mine actually has a paint smudge on his face there. You can see that. It's kind of like green or brown. But he's just got that ridiculous grin on him. So I actually found someone on eBay who was selling these head sculpts for Hercules. It's kind of big, a little bit on the big side. So I'll have to see when I get it swapped out. It's just a little bigger than him, and I think maybe it's because of the hair, but I think it'll work out pretty well. You know, he doesn't have that ridiculous grin. He's just kind of stoic looking. So I'll have to paint him up and show him at another time. And of course he comes with the wing. I think it's the left wing of Annihilus. There's Hercules with flying action. Anyway, so yeah, I was gonna sell this too, and might change my mind. I might try to build Annihilus. I don't know. Anyway, that is pretty much it. The mace that he comes with, I always see him. These things just bend, or really would have been nice if they made it a little bit stiffer plastic. But it's pretty cool. It's got this piece of translucent plastic in the middle there. I don't know if in the comics it's supposed to light up or something. And then it just slides on his belt like so. Okay, so hope you liked my video, and don't forget to click the like button, share, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Alright, thanks a lot. Talk to you later.